All right, guys, if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Severe Studios, this is south of Arnett, Oklahoma. Developing tornado, has had a couple of touchdowns, just kind of hanging out to the southwest of Arnett. Eventually it's going to move on to the east. We're going to leave the audio on, but I'm on the station with Mike, so may not get to give you updates. But we're southwest of Arnett. Looks like we have a tornado coming down right now. Hey, here we go, Dillard. Here we go.
There's lots of moisture-rich air coming into this. There's the wall cloud. That's something we didn't see too much of the last time it was trying to tornado. So there's a wall cloud, kind of looks blocky like that. Look at the rotation up near the wall cloud, too. So the needle is trying to come down. It might be in contact with the ground. Really hard to see. Corey Inman, is that touching the ground right now? That's halfway at least.
Yeah, if it's not on the ground there, and it's pretty close. It may have just briefly lifted there, but it was down below the trees and the hill there that's off on the horizon, that's between me and it. It was at least 3/4 of the way, and I couldn't see below the trees. Looks like it's going to try it again here. Yeah, there's another little needle coming right out of that cone, so it's going to try it again. Folks in Arnett, this thing is kind of lifted more to the northeast, so folks in Arnett need to be, yeah, okay, it's on the ground there, and there's debris on the ground. You can see the swirls there. I'm 3 miles south of Arnett on the highway, looking west-northwest, and it started to lift more to the northeast, so it may put it right into Arnett here very shortly. But you can see the condensation on the ground.
Tornado warning for a while now. You got to get inside a sturdy building. You got to get away from windows. You got to put as many walls between you and the tornado as you can. It's a really soupy day. There's so much energy out there. There's really nothing that's going to stop the supercell. And as you can see, it's cycling up and down.
It's on the ground, Aaron.
I've got it. I have video of it on the ground.
Yeah, it's definitely on the ground there, and the dust cloud at the base is getting a lot larger, and it's spinning really, really hard. So we may have a big tornado here anytime. You can see it continues on the ground here, Aaron, and that cone just continues to get larger and larger. The dust cloud there at the base continues to get larger as well.
And that's going to be gaining sufficient strength, and it's moving pretty quickly. Notice how it's kind of dragging across the land.
Aaron Sanders, was that you?
Close to Arnett. Corey Inman, so from Arnett, where?
4 miles. No power flashes, Mike. That's out in open rangeland. I'm 4 miles south on the highway. I'm going to say that's 1.5 miles, 2 miles to my west and to my northwest. You know, when we first started talking, it was due west, and it's kind of slid to the north here a little bit. It's kind of making a little bit of a northeast jog. So the inflow winds feeding into it are about 50 to 60. You can see it continues on the ground there. So it's just a matter of time. If it stays on this track, it's going to go right to Arnett.
We got to go north, Corey, before all these cars start.
Now, and it is gradually growing in size as well. It is still red line, center line. Larger as well. That's a reasonably powerful.
Okay, I've got Sanders repositioning. I'd rather have your shot for just a few more seconds.
From Storm Tracker Corey Inman right there. Aaron Sanders on the south side of Arnett right now. We'll check back with him momentarily. It is obviously getting larger, and it's getting stronger. And it's now very close to the southwest side of Arnett, moving northeast at 40. So you folks in Arnett, mobile homes will not be safe. got to pick the safest place you know. Storm cellar basement is best. Interior closet or bathroom. Again, nothing more sturdy, but know that that is a powerful tornado right there, getting stronger. It is on the ground now, literally coming into the outskirts of our net here live from Corey Inman and Aaron Sanders on the south side of our net. He sees it just to the southwest of our net as well, continuing on the ground. Go Corey Inman.
Yeah, Mike, we're moving north here on the highway towards our net. It's still on the ground. It's not fully condensed, but there are swirls. Okay, now it's fully condensed. It is 100% condensed to the ground now. We don't have just the dust swirls on the ground. So turning into an elephant trunk here, and this is going to be just to the southwest of our net. It's going to be really, really close, Mike, if this thing goes into our net or not. But it is fully condensed on the ground.
Our net. You're looking on 283 there, looking to the west at the tornado ongoing, which is just to the southwest of our net. Our net is on 283. Corey Inman's about 3 south of our net, looking west, so it's not too far to the southwest of our net. It needs to lift. It's still red line, center line for our net. Everybody there should be in their safe spot. Mobile homes will not be safe. There's a lot of energy today, a lot of wind shear today. There's potential for tornadoes today, which could be long tracks. This one's now been on the ground for a fair amount of time intermittently.
Turn the speaker.
Look at that, Corey. Keep going. Right here. You're right here. Your corner's right here. Keep going. Another mile, Corey. You need to turn.
Spot is literally red line, center line for the town of Arnett. Go Aaron Sanders.
Yeah, Mike, we're heading northbound right now on 283 coming into our net here just momentarily. I'm looking to my west right now. This tornado is on the ground, and it has a pretty violent rotation to it on the ground right now, Mike. I just see enough cloud medium. This is breathing. It's on right at the moment. It looks like it's in the middle of the field right now. It is fully condensed to the ground. We're going to see if we can get a better shot of it. Let's stop here for a second. It's good for you. Back to you.
Go to Corey Inman here live. Corey, ongoing tornado net.
Right here.
Yeah, Mike, this is a big elephant trunk tornado. Let me get around these trees here. It is on the ground. There's a lot of violent motion at the ground. We're just south of the intersection here to the west of our net. And it's south of there. Okay, we're coming through the trees now. So this is due southwest of our net. It's going to be about a mile and a half southwest of our net, Mike. And you can see it hit something there, Mike. There's debris in the air. This is going to go right to our net. The way it's looking right now, it's going to go right through our net. There is debris. I'm not sure if it hit a barn or what it hit there, but it did hit something. And it's coming right into our net, Mike.
Turn. Hang on. I'm keeping you south of 60 a mile.
I don't want to be south of 60 because I want to be able to fly.
It'll stop there. Keep going.
Nope.
At least, the corner's right here, Corey.
Mike, this is Corey. It's coming into our net right now. It is coming into our net.
Roll the back window down. Roll your window down.
Tornado precautions. Get in your safe spot.
Not that
The
window,
tornado
Corey.
is coming. It is on the ground. Yeah, I've seen
Roll
it
the back
tick
right
up this
window
little
up.
green out, so it has hit something. So we're about to push a little bit further north here in just a second and get back on it. Back to you, Mike.
It's going.
Okay, you folks at Arnett, you
Keep the tornado in your frame shots, guys. Go, Sanders.
diameter hail with it, so between baseball and softball size. It may be roping out. It may be roping out. That would be great. It may be roping out. It sure looks like it's roping out.
Right beside you, Corey.
Cross confirmation. Corey Inman, is it roped out complete?
Holy cow, Mike! It roped out right as it got to Arnett. There's still some rotation going to on the west and northwest sides of Arnett, and there's still a little rope hanging there right over Arnett. But that thing was on the ground all the way to. But that thing lifted just as it got to the southwest side of Arnett, Mike.
Yeah, and it literally roped out just to the southwest of the water tower. First answer, let's hope that it stays off the ground. That was a fast rope out right there. Oftentimes they can still intermittently touch down. You can tell by looking at the curvature of that mesocyclone, it's still spinning very fast. So it's obviously still dangerous. It needs to stay lifted, but it sure roped out very quickly as it came right up to the Arnett water tower. Incredible. It needs to stay lifted, but look at that mesocyclone shaped like a cereal bowl, right? Like it's got a lot of fast rotation with it, so it potentially could put down additional suction spots. Let's hope that nothing redevelops, but as of right now, it may have completely roped out. Go Corey Inman.
Yeah, Mike, I don't see it on the ground there. You're looking right into the mesocyclone there. I don't see a funnel now. Man, that was close. Arnett dodged a bullet there. That thing was on the ground all the way to the southwest edge of town, and it just completely roped out. But there's likely some damage back to the southwest of Arnett. We had some debris from, I don't know if it hit a barn or what it hit there, but there's still a lot of rotation in there. Just don't have a funnel or anything coming out of there right now, Mike.
Aaron, has it roped out?
Yeah, Mike, I'm looking into it. I do not see a funnel at the moment. It does appear to have roped out. I see a little bit of rotation just southwest of the town of Arnett, but I do not see a funnel at this time. Back to you, Mike.
That's great news. Go back to Corey Inman. Storm Tracker's ground truth.
You're looking directly into it there. There's no funnel or anything there now, but there is still quite a bit of rotation there. So not out of the question that we could get another tornado between Arnett and Sealing. So we're just sliding to the east with it here and kind of stay out in front of it and see what happens, Mike.
Anders, the mesocyclone looks like it's changed shape a little bit. It looks a little bit potentially less ominous than it did just about 2 minutes ago. Go Aaron Sanders.
Yeah, Mike, we're looking. I still see some rotation, but I still do not have eyes on any funnel or anything on those
I
lines.
need to find a place to
About
turn
2 and
it.
3 right now. Kind of give the storm a second to move a little further northeast before I go ahead and blast out the east to keep with it. Yeah, right now just seeing rotation, no funnel, nothing on the ground. Yeah, tracking it back to you.
Not as lifted, but you can see the curvature there on the lowering and all the rotation that's. Northeast of Arnett.
5 miles.
Between baseball and softball size. Go Corey Inman.
5 miles. 6 miles.
Okay, Mike, there's still a tornado in there. Looking through the haze, every once in a while we can get the condensate. It's just cycling. It'll set down a tornado and then it ropes out and then it sets down another one. We've had to pull over here a couple of times just to